I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy, and this morning Carnival Cruise Line announced a range of brand new cruises from Melbourne, which is a pretty big move because it's a return to what we used to see. So if you like learning about the latest cruise news, give this video a thumbs up, leave an emoji in the comments below representing your favorite place to cruise from. Remember, when it's time to plan your next holiday, head to my website first where you can search, compare, and book. This morning, Carnival Cruise Line announced that it will be returning to Melbourne. There are a range of 5 cruises that will sail from Melbourne, either round trip or one way, and this will occur in 2027 after Carnival Adventure, the ex-Pacific Adventure, returns to Australia from her Singapore dry dock. It all kicks off on the 8th of March 2027 with a 16-day Singapore to Melbourne cruise that will pass through Indonesia and down the west coast of Australia. On the 24th of March, there will be a 6-day round-trip cruise from Melbourne to Kangaroo Island, and on the 30th of March, there will be a 4-day round-trip Kangaroo Island cruise. On the 3rd of April, there will be another 4-day Kangaroo Island cruise, and finally on the 7th of April, a 2-day one-way cruise from Melbourne to Sydney. On balance, this might not seem like such significant news, but there is a reason that I'm excited about this, and it is because I've been giving Carnival a hard time. You probably know this if you've been watching my videos, Carnival probably knows this too, but quite frankly the reason for that is because as much as they've been marketing and hyping up their brand new offering of the ex-P&O ships, much of that had to do with this rather suspect marketing of doubling the fun, and we've discussed this, but essentially putting forward the ex-P&O ships as Carnival products has somehow meant that the Carnival brand has grown down under. The reality is quite different. 3 P&O ships are becoming 2, and 2 Carnival ships are becoming 4. That's a net loss of 1. And that net loss resulted in no cruises from outside of Sydney and Brisbane, and the majority of Australians live outside of Sydney and Brisbane. Where Pacific Explorer used to serve New Zealand from Auckland and Melbourne, Cairns even, Adelaide, Fremantle, that no longer is the case when Pacific Explorer leaves the fleet in just about a week from now. So to see Carnival respond in some way and position Carnival Adventure down in Melbourne is a positive step, and one that I hope that you guys down in Melbourne take up. Book these cruises, show Carnival that you are wanting this choice closer to home. Even if you live in Adelaide or elsewhere, maybe Melbourne's a bit closer for you to cruise from. Book these cruises, show Carnival Australia that you are wanting these options closer to home. Your comments are one of the main reasons that I keep harping on about this, because I do know that it is so much more costly for people to fly and cruise, and as someone who lives in Sydney, that isn't something that I often have to contend with, especially if I want to cruise from 20 minutes from home. I can do that, but many of you can't. And I'm well aware, as are Carnival, that it is an issue that people are looking to have resolved. So look, hopefully this is a sign of things to come. I would ideally like to see Carnival Adventure and Carnival Encounter rotate, even Carnival Splendor, Luminosa maybe, rotate throughout different ports in Australia for seasons, maybe a month here, a month there. I think people are interested in seeing different places. We have a very expansive coastline. It's almost perfectly suited for cruising. So let's embrace it. And I hope to see Carnival's itinerary planners and management team embrace this a lot more. So show them that you mean business as well and get these cruises booked. If you'd like to book, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguy.com.au. I've got plenty more coming up. I'm going to show you exactly what it's like when Pacific Adventure transitions into Carnival Adventure very soon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to follow my trips as they happen live, I always share on stories on Instagram and Facebook. Then you can give me a follow at the Cruise and Travel Guy. Thanks as always for watching, and let me know what you think about these changes. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.